Today, we're bringing you a selection of the most prominent open-world adventure games of recent times. Each offers a distinct sense of discovery, some a leisurely stroll, others a challenging challenge. Our goal isn't to choose the best, but to honestly convey the unique aspects of each game. Which game will draw you in and which will test your patience? It's your decision. Now let's move on to our list. On the open world side, it seems like a project appealing to those with a discover, strengthen, try again approach. The map design isn't perfect. If the curiosity it generates deviates, it aims to reward you with new skill pieces, short cycle activities, and tidbits of engaging storytelling. Its strength is the use of space rather than text to describe the world. It attempts to structure the tone with quiet scenes, climate transitions, and small puzzles. On the downsides, if the content variety isn't wide enough, the feeling of repetition can be premature. If the combat system's movement is extensive, input lag and reading errors can be frustrating. On the Switch 2 side, faster loading and a more stable frame rate are reasonable, but performance jumped before the precise technical details are clarified, which would be an exaggeration. The result, a calm but nutritious route for distribution-focused players. It might be a bit slow for those who prefer pace. Shujinkou is an interesting experiment that blends JRPGs with the idea of language learning. You wander freely through the city, collecting vocabulary and language patterns through small quests, and by choosing the right expressions in dialogue, you both progress and see the rewards of practice. On the plus side, it makes learning feel more like exploration than study. With street signs, menus, and NPC routines, the game world replaces the textbook. It's also helpful to offer short cycles to slow down the pace and repetition. On the other hand, the role-playing aspect can be more simplistic than expected. If combat or skill development isn't deepened, motivation can become too heavy on the language side. Repeatedly repeating the same patterns can lead to monotony. A smoother experience in terms of text loading and interface fluidity can be expected on the Switch, but without an official enhanced version announcement, the promise of major technical breakthroughs remains unrealistic. The result? A niche but welcoming open-world course for the curious. Z-A is a Legends experiment that brings exploration to urban life. You wander Lumios's neighborhoods, alleys, and rooftops, observing and fulfilling encounters with short quests. Its strength is its flexible pacing. Even half an hour feels like you've accomplished something. Gathering, photography/exploration, and small square activities suit the urban fabric. The key is design choices. It's important to separate the areas within a single large urban area to avoid a sense of repetition. Clear navigation, map markers, floor plan, quick transitions can make urban chaos enjoyable. Otherwise, finding your way can be tiring. The camera shooting angle also determines the experience in tight spaces. Smooth target lock and a clean interface make the difference here. It's reasonable to expect faster loading times and a more stable frame rate in crowded scenes on the Switch 2, but if you're more interested in exploring in the city than in nature, it's a strong candidate.
Win enough battles and you'll earn the right to...
It's not out yet, so we have expectations and the series' habits. This title seems to reunite the Musou genre of push through the crowd, opening up fronts area by area with the texture of Hyrule. Its potential strengths include creating a sense of rapid progression through instantaneous action, truly distinct gameplay for different heroes, and the interplay of map objectives. Establishing a rhythm where smaller missions from the sidelines impact the main front will make the mission flow memorable. There are also some key points to consider. If the objective diversity is similar, the rescue one more base cycle can quickly become tiring. Readability and camera control will be critical during intense scenes. Unnecessary overcrowding of progression screens can demotivate. The pace shouldn't drop when missions are extended. In summary, a promising candidate for those who enjoy fast-paced action and hero experimentation. If variety and clarity are maintained, it's a good experience. If they aren't, it's a tiring one.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Metroid Prime 4 returns to a design centered around exploration, silent progress on an alien planet, environmental puzzles, and the rhythm of revealing the world through scan are back. Its greatest strength is its ability to navigate without shouting. A small voice, a suspicious door sign, or distant energy traces evoke the feeling of something's there. The meaning of old areas changes as you acquire new equipment. Shortcuts and chain doors create sweet, "Oh, this is how this place opens" moments. However, this system isn't for everyone's patience. Route management can be tiring if the number of backtracks increases. Unclear map markers can lead to a "where was I" moment. If battles interrupt the exploration tempo too sharply, the rhythm can waver. Seeing the same mistake after long preparations on boss trials can be frustrating. Those who dislike text/terminal reading may lose interest when the lore transfer becomes intense. Bananza is a Donkey Kong adventure that resurfaces after years of development. The game maintains the classic DK pace while adding larger areas and structures open to exploration. At first glance, it presents a colorful and vibrant world. The variety of environments, from forests and mines to coastal areas and ancient temples, is satisfying. The controls are clear, and jumping from chain to chain or launching from barrels is still enjoyable. The co-op mode, in particular, adds a fun sense of sharing to the game. A downside is that the mission designs become somewhat similar. In some sections, the camera distance or depth perception can be inaccurate. A few jumping errors are a consequence of this. Boss fights also sometimes drag on too long and repeat the same tactics. But overall, Bananza is a game that maintains the series' energy and modernizes it. It offers nostalgia for veterans and a simple yet fast-paced adventure for newcomers. It represents a new era of Kirby, expanding into open spaces. Forgotten Land introduced full 3D freedom of movement to the series for the first time, offering players a more relaxed exploration experience. Simple controls and a fluid camera system make the game easy for everyone, from children to experienced players. Each level's little secrets and super cute details keep the suspense alive throughout the game. Star-Crossed World expands on this formula. World-to-world transitions, more side missions, and small looping areas bring a fresh pace to the game. While enemy variety increases with new power-ups, the level designs feel a bit looser. On the downside, the difficulty level remains low. The pace may be too slow for those looking for action. Some cutscenes can also break up the flow with lengthy dialogue. Nevertheless, the overall experience is welcoming, colorful, and peaceful. It's easy to get lost in Kirby's world, and it's difficult to get bored. Split Fiction is an open-world adventure that tells the same story through the eyes of two different characters. The game constantly moves you between two time periods or points of view. One character shapes the world through social interactions, while the other progresses through exploration and environmental puzzles. This structure makes you wonder, how did my choices affect the other? Its strength lies in the sincerity of the narrative. As the two characters' worlds gradually merge, it becomes easier to form an emotional bond. The dialogue is natural, and the environments are vibrant and detailed. Its weakness is the pacing. Some sections can drag on with too much dialogue, or switching between the two characters' missions can break the rhythm. Furthermore, navigation can become tedious when map markers are inadequate. Nevertheless, the narrative style is distinct, and the two-character structure is bold and striking. It offers an immersive experience for those who enjoy story-driven adventures.
Get him! Get him! Roger that! No mercy!
Silksong is a game that draws you in with its atmosphere but requires patience. Your only clue is your instinct. The map doesn't guide you, but rather lets you experiment. This creates a profound sense of satisfaction when you succeed. Finding a secret passage or learning a new move truly feels like, I've done it. The combat system is fast and fluid, and the enemy designs are both aesthetically and mechanically meticulous. Every encounter demands attention as well as reflexes. Its weakness is the occasional lack of guidance. It's sometimes difficult to figure out where to go, which can lead to unnecessary wandering. The difficulty level is high, especially for beginners, and the penalties for mistakes are harsh. However, this structure belies the game's character, challenging yet fair. The visual atmosphere, music, and animation quality are superbly balanced. Silksong offers a long, satisfying journey for players who can manage to remain calm. For those who seek quick results, it can feel like a lesson in patience. The Touryst Deluxe is an exploration game that focuses on small details rather than large maps. As the player interacts with seemingly ordinary structures on the islands they visit for a vacation, they uncover hidden temples and ancient mechanisms. Visually, it's simple yet very clean. Voxel-style graphics, combined with water and lighting effects, make the islands feel truly livable. Gameplay is based on short loops, alternating between small puzzles, mini-games, and short platforming sections. While this flow is enjoyable, it can sometimes feel a bit too light, especially for those looking for a more in-depth progression system. The camera angles can make it difficult to judge the distance of some jumps, leading to unnecessary falls. Nevertheless, the game moves at a peaceful pace thanks to its uncluttered structure. The Touryst is a short but pleasant respite for those seeking atmosphere over action. Playing it feels like a vacation, not a stressful experience. Each game on this list represents a different pace, some deep, some relaxed, some requiring patience. The important thing is which one resonates with you. If even one of these games made you say, yes, this is perfect for me, then the list has served its purpose. Show your support by liking the video. See you on the next list.